So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? Well, we are back to our Bordeaux series, our Grand Cru Classe series. And what we like to do is we like to highlight a little bit of what we feel are not only chateaus that we feel are top level playing at their game, but also we want to bring, maybe some insight to people who are not really familiar with Grand Cru Classe. So we have a really terrific wine here. This is called Chateau Clerc Milon. This is owned by Baron Philippe Rothschild, who owns Mouton Rothschild. So whenever you ever go to the chateau, let's just say if you're privileged enough to get a chance to go to Mouton, when you're there, you taste their other properties that they have in Pauillac. This is a fifth growth. Clerc Milon has always flown under the radar. I've always said that this is one of the finest wines for the money in Pauillac. These wines age beautifully. This is 2019. The way I look at it, these wines, you can't really drink these wines young. If you do, you've got to air them out for at least 2 or 3 hours. But we're talking Cabernet, we're talking classic Pauillac. And what does that mean? Well, some of the wines, when you taste classic Pauillac, the first thing you smell is this lead, almost lead pencil, they say. Some of the most characteristics of Pauillac is this lead. That's actually the soil. So the soil's got a lot of graphite to it. So we want to point this out on the map. So we're over here in Pauillac, right here, near the river again. This is the Giron that's coming here. So you're wedged in between Saint-Estèphe and Saint-Julien. And Pauillac is what I call the muscle wines of the left bank. What does that mean? Well, muscle wines means mostly Cabernet Sauvignon, but they got a lot of power, a lot of structure. If you really like your Bordeaux to be big and bold and rich and full of energy, usually Pauillac is your wine. And you'd come back and you'd say, okay, that's my favorite wines. But most Pauillacs today are, you're talking $600, $800 a bottle. Whoa, ouch. That's a lot of money for that expression. Is there anything that flies under the radar that you can recommend? Again, this is from Mouton Rothschild. So this is made by the same winemaking team, the same interest and money and everything that goes into making great wines is made by the Philippe Rothschild crew here. They're at their game. They're making some of the best wines in all of Bordeaux. Again, this is David Kohl talking about Grand Cru Classe Bordeaux.